Hey everybody, it's Karina with Karina Loves to Plan. Welcome back to my channel. So this week I'll be planning in my mini happy planner, and as you can see, this is a different layout than I normally use. This is very similar to the dashboard layout that is in the Mom Life Mini Happy Planner, but I've had List Lab, my kind of go-to custom layout printable company. I've had her just actually custom make this for me so that I have a grid here, the habit tracker, some lists, and then it's pretty much the same here. Except here it's listed as this week rather than dinner. So I will leave the link for List Lab down below. And what I'll be using as my inspiration this week is the Turn the Page florals from Dani Co. This is the first that I'm using from her sticker collection, and I'm so excited to use this. And I'm going to be pulling in some pieces from a few other Happy Planner books as well as some from my stash. All right, let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to try and do here is figure out where I'm going to put the florals. What I'm really liking actually about decorating in the dashboard and decorating in the Mini Happy Planner vertical is that I'm not relying on full boxes for decoration. I'm really relying on individual pieces of deco that are their own shape. And I find actually, for me, it's easier to decorate functionally this way because I know exactly where the functional pieces are and it's not being blocked by full boxes. I can make this work and still make it look really pretty. So I want to put down the January script there, but I find like it's just a bit too plain. So I'm going to go in and white out that first part up there. And see if I can put January down, maybe in a smaller script. And I find that still too plain. I guess it'll work for now, but I do end up adding something else. And then looking through the journaling sticker book to see how I can date the actual dashboard part. And I think this was the thing that I struggled with was because I wasn't working from a particular kit. And it's funny, it's what I struggle with, but it's also what I enjoy. So I'm taking these date dots from Sweet Plan Designs and I'm going to put them down on each day. The formatting of the Monday was a little bit weird, so I felt like I was going over the lines and going over a bit of the Monday text, but in the end it works out really, really cute. So you guys will notice that this is not exactly like the dashboard expander packs or the dashboard spreads for the Happy Planner. I would have loved to have purchased the expander packs or even the Mom Life Mini Happy Planner. But one of the reasons why I didn't purchase them was one, well, my Michaels didn't have any left. And two, I didn't want to buy a whole planner in just one layout. As you guys have seen, this is the third type of weekly layout that I've used already in January. And being able to have that flexibility to switch between different layouts is, I think, very, very appealing to me. And not having to waste a dated planner in the process is very, very appealing. And one of the reasons I also went to List Labs because Jeannie is amazing. She will take my ideas for customizations and then create create something with me. So she helped to make me this layout, which I like that it's neutral. I like that there aren't huge bold colors on it. There's not shaded areas, but then I also have the things that I want on the left hand side. So I have my lists and I have my habit tracker and then the grid down at the bottom. So the way that I'm going to be planning in this is that I'm going to be using the quarter boxes to mark out any major events that aren't part of a to-do list. So things like appointments, things like my kids' gymnastics. And then the way that I'm going to write out my to-do list each day is I'm going to use either arrows or triangles, and I'm in the Floral, the 1, 2, 3, 4 Floral sticker book, and I'm going to take these triangles that kind of match with the colors of the florals from Alma Designs, and I'm going to place them on each day as my to-do list. I'm actually really excited to see how this layout works functionally for me. In terms of decorating it, I've seen other people decorate very similar dashboard layouts, like the Introvert Mom. I love her spreads. She has a layout from the Honeybee shop, and it's a very similar dashboard layout, but her weekly layout is on the left-hand side, while she has habit trackers and lists on the right-hand side. So on each day, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I know I have my regular cleaning list. So I'm trying to, like, these are little dots from the Sticker Genie. I'm trying to find things in my stash that match with this kit. Not this kit, but the deco, floral deco. So now I'm trying to think, how am I going to do Friday? And I think I really struggled because obviously I hadn't done this type of layout before, but just keep trying. If you are struggling with the layout and it's not working for you the first time, that's okay. Try it another week. And it may not look exactly the way you want it to the very first time you use it, but take those lessons and try it again another week. The great thing about planners is that you can start fresh again the next week. So I'm trying to think of the way to cover up that top there and try just to make it a little more interesting. And unfortunately, my camera cut out, but I took those yellow scallops from Dani Co. She's no longer selling stickers, but I went crazy over her scallop stickers. So I used the yellow to kind of bring yellow into both sides of this spread. Now I'm trying to find I guess a little title header for the this week, because that is where I'm going to write down my work shifts. So I use this Get It Done sticker and make sure that I have enough room to write down all 7 days. But I figure actually instead of writing dinners there, I don't track my dinners in my planner. I actually track it in my WW or Weight Watchers app, so I don't need to track dinners here. So that's where I'm going to track my work shifts and then keep my actual to-do list on the days themselves. And then I'm going in and adding a few florals around the spread. As I look here, I feel like I really should have thought about what I wanted to do with the florals first. And I like putting them in the corners. I wish I had started off by putting them all in the margins in the middle first. I got that idea from the introvert mom, but I end up doing that at the end of the spread, and I had to lift some of the florals up. But what you'll see here is I'll actually, whatever I did cut off of that yellow from the corner, I'm going to use that later on. So take one of these black and white leaves and just try and decorate. I really struggled because I don't know how well I'm going to use this functionally. So I didn't want to cover up any places that I might actually need with decoration. Oh, I apologize. That's off screen there. One of the things that I'm already, it's kind of like a weird oxymoron. It's kind of like a contradiction that I struggled with decorating this layout and basically struggled with decorating this layout. But that struggle, I'm finding a lot of joy in that struggle right now, because it means I'm going out of my creative comfort zone, that I'm trying something new. And actually, after decorating this, I love the way that it looks, but also I'm excited to try and plan in this again. This dashboard layout seems really, really popular with a lot of people. So I'm just trying to see why. And already, just by the way I'm planning in it, I'm really liking it. Now, April Orr of Mom Run Craft on Instagram uses this dashboard layout in her classic Happy Planner, and it is gorgeous. She is like my planner idol. So definitely check her out on Instagram for other ideas for how to plan in your dashboard layout as well. So really, I'm just placing the florals where I can. I want to be able to use up all the florals. I don't want to have any left over, especially because I feel like I do have the place to add them around. So I decided to place that up on the this week box there. Really cute. And now I'm looking at it, I'm like, I did add a lot of yellow on that side of the spread. There's a couple of florals left, and then I'm trying to figure out, Then I have a bit of a brainwave and decide that I'm going to put them down the margin, or down the middle. And then what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to cut right down the middle, but also cut or punch the disc, the holes for the discs again. Such a beautiful big floral. And unfortunately, all of the flowers have been used. And and like I said before, I kind of wish I had done the thing in the margins first so that that was the main focus of the spread. But I know for a future. So let's see. Now, I tried to actually lift up some of the other floral stickers, but they began to rip the paper. So it just wasn't going to happen. I think I did manage to get that pink one off very, very slowly. And then I'm going to place it right there. I think that helps to finish off the spread. I couldn't pull up the blue and the pink near the top middle there, so I just left it as is. Oh, I love that. Love it. And I'm going to try and pull off that pink one, but in the end, it's just ripping too much of the paper, and I couldn't get it to rip up without ripping the paper, so I just left it. But that's fine. So I'm trying to figure out, okay, how am I going to put down my shifts for Thursday? Trying to find green that matches. But again, decide to, do I want to use yellow? I did struggle with the Thursday for how to get it down the way that I wanted to and still have enough room for everything. I think that, again, is going to be a juggling act for making sure that I have enough room for everything. I think though with this layout, if you know what you want to do on a daily basis, it'll make things a lot easier for you. I wanted to find a big quote as well to place in that empty area in the grid on the left-hand side. And that's actually one of the reasons why I decided to make that bottom part a grid so that I can be a bit free in terms of what I put down there. Whether it's a sticker, whether it's something that I want to doodle in, it just allows me a bit more freedom. So I found this huge "Today is the Day" sticker, and it goes perfectly in that space. So pretty. There. I feel like that's actually very much finished. So I'm going to go in and start writing out my work shifts. So actually being able to see all of my work shifts for the call center all in one spot, I think is going to be really, really helpful for me. And then dividing my days out as to-do lists will be very helpful. So to-do lists or appointments or events that we have that day. And then also differentiating between events with maybe a quarter box versus a to-do list, which will be with bullet points. I know my cleaning list is the same pretty much every week, but I like knowing that they've been done. I like having my same to-do list every week, and especially my cleaning list, because my cleaning is broken down into 3 days really: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and it's broken down into tasks for each day. So weekly things like bathrooms or the cabinets and appliances and things like that, broken down day to day. I mean, like the regular cleaning, like, fixing beds and tidying up, that's a day thing. That's a daily thing that I don't have to keep track of. But the weekly things I keep track of on the daily to-do list. So then I'm taking another quarter box for Friday to list a workshop that I'm attending for WW. As a lifetime member of at least 13 years now, I still attend workshops weekly. I find that they keep me accountable. Somebody asked me actually a little while ago when I was doing my food bullet journals, if I would, I guess, tell you guys a bit about my weight loss journey. If you guys are still interested in that, please let me know. I wanted to use another one of these pick up grocery stickers because I totally forgot that on Fridays I will be picking up groceries, and the sticker was too big, so I cut off the pickup part and just used the little grocery bag and placed it on Thursday. I'm like, that's enough, that'll do. I really wanted to move the placement of that yellow sticker because I didn't like where it was placed. I wanted to try and find a place for the pickup groceries, but in the end I kind of just left it because I should have thought about the placement of that more in the beginning. So then I'm going to write down my habits that I want to track on the side there. So you'll see that I track certain habits in different places. A video that I put up earlier or just a few days ago shows all the habit trackers in one place, but sometimes it's nice to see it in the same week as you are planning. So now I'm going to take these little flag stickers from the Sticker Genie, and I'm going to notate when my Plan With Me videos are going to go live. I like that these lists don't actually have titles to go with them because then that means I can make them lists for anything that I need rather than just to buy lists or just to clean lists. It's a list for me that I can make into anything. So I'm going to finish writing in that part there. And that is my finished spread. I am in love with this spread. I think the listing the dashboard I'm gonna have to get used to. And what I'm liking so far about this year is that I am trying different layouts, trying to pull in the stash that I have of stickers, and then showing you that, you know, planner piece isn't necessarily something that you just end up at. I think it's just trying new things and seeing what works for you. So I love the way this looks. I was able to use the whole sheet of stickers from Dani Co. I was able to bring in other things from other shops as well. So I'm really happy with the overall result. If you guys have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. If you like this video, please leave me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell for notifications for when I put up videos. Thanks again and have a great day.